Brunson. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. To Markkanen. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good. Redick with it. Leads 3. To Simmons. Here comes the screen. Simmons. To Redick. Short jumper misses. Off the assist.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Simmons into the front court. Leads just a point. Grayson Allen to Simmons. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Markkanen. And scores. Strong take.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
Bowles with it. To Markkanen. Lets it fly from long range. This young man with a great stroke, even when it's well defended.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good. To Chris Dunn. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Grayson Allen to Simmons. Goes to the right side. Redick. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Short jumper won't go down.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen.
The 70. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Dunn to Markkanen. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Butler. Jimmy Butler, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Redick with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Wide open look won't go. Zach LaVine. Off the mark. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Not done yet. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something, get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Butler to Redick. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Chicago possession. Ben Simmons, huge block. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
Wait, I'm sorry. You get paid how much money to miss shots like that? That can't happen.
Count it.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Levine. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down from mid-range. Butler into the front court. Up 6. Simmons to Butler. Has a look. Butler can't get his shot to fall. Dunn. Gets to the basket and scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Simmons to Butler. Has a chance. Jimmy Butler. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dunn. Off the assist.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Simmons with it. Leads 4. To Tobias Harris. Gets it in the right corner. Harris. Doesn't get the bounce. Dunn. Jimmy Butler sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Robin Lopez with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Tobias Harris snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Can't connect from inside. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. It's the Sixers out in front. been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Philadelphia with the basketball to Butler. Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Butler. Not that time. From long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
J.J. Redick. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Sixers have the basketball. Simmons. They'll go to Butler down low. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself, when you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Sixers control it. Simmons to Butler. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Dunn. To Lopez. Robin Lopez. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
And he connects on the first free throw. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Done. It was right there. Into the front court comes Simmons. His team up by 7. Harris to Embiid. Why even try that? Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Butler. Good. Off a spin.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
So much about passing is about the pace of the pass. Sometimes you need to dart the pass through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
4-3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Butler. Off the mark. No good. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Philadelphia with the basketball to Simmons. Lauri Markkanen rejects it. Fourth this contest.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Simmons to Butler. For three, no good. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Sixers are victorious. They've claimed the opener in this short best-of-3 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
If young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life has shown? Where are you going to?
Straight.
Do you know?
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, the drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Made my blueprint, so my life got no ceilings. I create the energy that they keep stealing. Detroit legend, microphone legend. Shine a legend, my bro is John Legend. All this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Straight out the Maybach, I'm just fresher than my reverend. Oh my God, you watch your socks, me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box, dog. When life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzle. I do this for the dogs, and nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge me. My best friend. Oh God, 7-Eleven. No. We can go legend. 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 Yeah, we my best friend. 7-Eleven. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah, we can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. We can go legend. Yeah. With my best friend. 7-Eleven. We can go legend. We can go legend. Legend. Microphone legend. We can go legend. Yeah. I go legend. I mean Michael Jackson. Hold up. Prince in action. Okay, I'm in original. You just a reenactment. Okay, peace on the flashes. I live that picture perfect life. You lie out of your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. Oh y'all, praise Allah, that's my parole like Bobby bro. By Nadia, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the flow. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember when my got repossessed? That day had us working like we possessed. Me and my best friend, boy. 7-Eleven, boy. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend. We can go legend, 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 yeah. With my best friend, 7-Eleven, we can go legend, we can go legend, legend, microphone legend, we can go legend, yeah.
Squad made to be.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this up on my I got up now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down, rats can't fold down. My your dough down, we ain't gon' put on the floor now. We on the hunt, we want more now. Real from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA, all up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my
my space just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shady. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I gotta for the look, already got good. I got a team full of, and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA. MIA. I might go MIA.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait up, bust it down, open up, seal up, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz.
We got London on the track.
Hey. Nigga, 2 bucks. With that cool cup, get that 2 bucks. With your juice box, with that cool cup. I need 2 bucks. I'm a new heart.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. Then get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stool, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got 100s. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Plastic, y'all as real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't for this. We got pen. We got down to that. They don't check none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is you see me get it. 8212 was bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I heard the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Seated next to Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Sixers coming into play. They did what they needed to do in Game 1. Remember, it's only a 3-game series, so for now, they're looking good.
And just like we saw in the opener, you can't afford any off nights in the 3-game series. One more off night means the season is over. So I expect this to be a very hard-fought game.
Butler to Redick. Jimmy Butler for two. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Simmons. No good to Butler. Down low. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called the most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Chicago possession. Markkanen to Chris Dunn. Harris to Simmons. Lauri Markkanen rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Butler, Jimmy Butler, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Dunn. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers. And Jimmy Butler, 3 for 4. Good start.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
They'll go to Butler, down low. Lauri Markkanen pins it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Simmons to Butler. Fires the 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Count the basket at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Oh, nice swat.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
In the front court comes Simmons. Leads just a point. Butler for 2. Bamba with the rebound. From the painted area, won't go down. To Butler. Simmons to Allen. Oh, Ben Simmons missed his first. That one goes.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Lopez. Jimmy!
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Lopez. Works it. Lets it fly from long range. They dared him, and he burns them.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
This for the tie. It's good at the buzzer. He got it away just in time. And this game's all tied up at the end of the first quarter. Lucky 13s on both sides. 13.
We got this. Let's go.
Grayson Allen to Embiid. Redding to Tobias Harris. 5 on the shot clock. 24-second violation. Done. Trying to cash in. Embiid with the board. Brunson to Embiid. And finishes strong.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Done. Now a steal by Philly.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Goes to the right side. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound comes down to Selden. To Levine. Zach Levine. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Embiid. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
It's Chicago ball. Done. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Grayson Allen to Brunson. Embiid. Gets a shot up off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Tobias Harris sends it away. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Brunson to Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Able to convert on both free throws. Brunson to Embiid. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Bulls have it. Done. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Brunson to Allen. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Got it. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Bulls will start the second half with a narrow lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Chicago Bulls. The 76ers are within striking distance at the half. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Done. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. To Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to... Tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Done. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Simmons. Well defended, shot no good. If there was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot. And counted at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Butler from long range. Can't get the bounce. To Chris Dunn. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Simmons with it. The deficit now up to 5. Harris to Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound comes to Chicago. Finish that. Simmons with it. Down 5. Oh, Ben Simmons. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia to Tobias Harris. Butler. Simmons. Missed it. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Tobias Harris has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one, counted. 2 for 2 on that trip. The screen sets him up for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
McConnell to Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. McConnell to Butler. Layup goes down. Well done.
Did you?
Bulls with the rock. And a nice finish at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Here's Simmons with it up top. 5-point game. The drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
No good. Redick with it. His guys down 3. 4-3. Offensive board. The follow won't go either. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Markkanen slams it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Simmons into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Tobias Harris. Embiid to Simmons. Over to the right side. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Lauri Markkanen with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Sixers control it. Grayson Allen to Tobias Harris. Embiid to Tobias Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Joel Embiid had made his first couple, but he misses there. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Sixers call for time, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Harris to Embiid. To Tobias Harris. Short jumper stays out. He won't get away with this one. Referee calls it intentional.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
For 3, hits it, and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
You